Welcome to Neosho Basketball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Neosho Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the...
And good evening, Wildcat fans. John Ball, Jim Jackson, Matt Ball with you tonight at the Wildcat Field House. We're watching the junior varsity game. Jim, they're kind of taking it on the chin right now with a great group of Nixa ball players.
They are some good handlers, and boy, they love to shoot outside the arc tonight. And that's probably kind of a preview of what we're going to be facing tonight. Nixa Eagles come into this game, John, as one of the top-ranked teams in the state of Missouri, and they have only lost 2 games this season, one in a tournament in overtime, and they were defeated by Bolivar early on the year, but they have not lost during the month of January and February. They have just cleaned house in the COC, but it will be a tough matchup tonight. Senior night here at Neosho High School, and we'll be saluting 2 of the graduating seniors for the Wildcats tonight. And it's hard to believe that the season is winding down. Cats have had some good luck and not so good luck. It's been an up and down ride, but the boys have played hard throughout the year, and it's kind of been a rebuilding season for the Cats. And from last year into this year and next year, I expect some great things out of the Wildcats for Coach Cope.
Yeah, I really do too, and they're just coming off a victory. They went down to Cassville and they scored 88 points. If that doesn't put a little pep in your step, I'm not really sure what does. Nixa comes in, their coach is Brock Blauert. This is only his 3rd year as head coach for Nixa. Last year they were 22-7, and Jim, they have 5 seniors from last year, plus a super sophomore, a guy by the name of Adam McKnight, who as a freshman was first team All-COC last year.
So he will be one to watch tonight down on the low post, and they come into this ball game averaging 63 points a game. They give up 48, but they have a strong defense. They have shut down some very good ball clubs down the stretch during January and February. I'm talking teams that have defeated the Wildcats, such as, of course, Joplin and Carthage and Webb City, and they defeated Kickapoo and Republic, 2 teams that defeated us handily earlier in this season.
Yeah, and I was starting to say there's a really good chance there's not. It's a fact. We'll be playing these same guys next Wednesday in Nixa at 4 o'clock. Start pregame show will be about 3:30. We will be the first ball game, and then we'll turn around and come right back to Ozark on Thursday, where the girls are playing, you guessed it, Nixa, the same team we played last night, and that's a 4 o'clock ball game too. So there's still some basketball. Stay with us. We appreciate your patronage throughout the entire year. Most of all, we appreciate our sponsors and what they've done. This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube, the Tire and Auto Center. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
People's Bank of Seneca, we care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, we've dedicated to providing excellent customer service across the 4-state area, ensuring that every experience is exceptional. Visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. Learn more at peoplesbankofseneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church, and I want to give you some encouragement today. No matter how far you feel from God, right now, did you know He's never more than a prayer away? Psalm 145 says, "The Lord is near to all who call upon Him." If you need to reconnect with God today, He's just one prayer away. If you need to ask for forgiveness, He's just one prayer away. If you need God's help or guidance, all it takes is a prayer. If you haven't talked to God in weeks and you know your relationship with Him isn't as it should be, cry out to Him. It's just one prayer away. And if salvation is what you need, ask Him. He's just one prayer away. Have you talked to God today? He's waiting to hear from you. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. John Ball, Jim Jackson, and Matt Ball with you. We've got about 15 minutes before we get this ball game underway. As Jim said earlier, it is senior night, and we've got a couple of seniors. We recognized a senior last night, Becklyn Garrett, who we got an opportunity to be around in Webb City when she scored her 1,000th point, which, by the way, ain't no slouch, is it, Jim?
No, certainly, and very few young ladies in the history of Neosho basketball have been able to reach that plateau. Several of them did back in the late 90s, some around 2015, 2016, so it's pretty rare occurrence, and it's quite an accomplishment, and it just shows how the dedication that Becklyn has to this program. And she's been injured a lot, and she's fought through a lot of injuries, and she's a real trooper, and we wish her well in her future endeavors as she heads off to college to play softball at Butler County Community College just outside of Wichita.
The two seniors that we will be honoring tonight are Canton Smith, the Bulldog, and another young man that's played some real quality minutes for the Cats, and that is Quincy Simpson. We're excited about that, and I asked Coach Culp what his thoughts were on those two young men, and we'll be back to talk about those in just a little bit. But one of the things we will not see tonight is we will not see probably among the top 10 high school football recruits in 6'8" Jackson Cantwell. He has been at Nixa, and you know the story. Both of his folks were Olympians, and he's been training almost from the time that he was able to walk. And he is right now he is a committee to Alabama Crimson Tide, but he also throws the shot put, and he chose this year to not play basketball and to concentrate on the shot put.
Well, right now they will recognize the two seniors, John. They'll have that before we have the countdown to start the ball game tonight. It's very fitting as the crowd is here and ready to go. And like we mentioned, Canton Smith and Quincy Simpson will be recognized.
Well, here's what Coach Culp had to say about Canton. He said he's been one of the toughest, hardest-nosed competitors we've ever had in our program, and also a pretty darn good basketball player. He took on a huge responsibility this year and was becoming the leader and doing the little things that everybody needs to do, both on the court and off the court. So that's vitally important. When it comes to Quincy, he says Quincy has made so much progress from his freshman year until now. He's been a great teammate. He's a great kid to be around. He says the impact of both these guys has been felt throughout our program this year, and it will be felt in years to come. So it's pretty nice to be able to have your basketball coach say those kind of nice things about you. And we will getting ready to bring Quincy Simpson out into the middle. He is escorted by his folks, I believe.
Quincy's future plans include starting a resale business for cars. I would like to thank the coaches in this school for the opportunity to play basketball when I moved here. It has been all hard work from day one. The thing I will miss the most is how everyone treated each other like a family. Thank you, Neosho Basketball.
You know, we've had an opportunity to interview Quincy. He's such a nice, soft-spoken young man, and he certainly gives everybody on the team credit and takes it from himself, and that says a lot about his character, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Here comes Canton Smith, and Canton comes from a family of some very good athletes. Kale was his older brother, graduated a couple of years ago, and he plays just like Canton. They play hard. And they have a sister that plays softball for the Lady Wildcats.
Kendon plays softball. She plays center field. She plays third base. She's caught a little bit, and we will see Canton again here just not too far away when baseball starts, and we'll see him again play a lot of different positions.
That's Canton Smith, and we're certainly going to miss him. Nice young man. Has done very well here at Neosho High School.
You know, I'm thinking about his brother. And we can talk about that in just a second, but first let's stand up and let's honor these two young men that have played so hard, played their hearts out for Neosho High School.
Great recognition, very well deserved for their time here at Neosho High.
Yeah, they didn't give them a rose like the girls did last night, and I can understand that. But when we talk about Kale, there was one ball game that Kale literally played every position on this baseball field in the same game. And we may see Canton do the same thing. It just takes a whole lot of focus. It takes a lot of understanding. And we don't call Canton the Bulldog for nothing. We'll see him get down and get dirty when it comes time for baseball season, too.
Here comes the Wildcats and taking their pregame warm-ups. And Nixa will be very shortly. And I remember some of the players last year from last year's team. Nixa, great athletics. They've had one of the top teams in football, high school football, now in basketball. And, of course, that district next week, John, you have to look at Kickapoo, Republic, Nixa, all good teams. Anything could happen. And a lot of teams hovering around that 500 mark. You never know. There could be a dark horse in that race and an upset or two. And that's happened from time to time. We've seen that as well. A team that'll come in 20 wins for the district, and then they get shut out or shut down, per se, in district competition, and season is over, because with districts, it's one and done. You know,
Yes, it is.
You know, you have to win to keep advancing to regionals and then to state. So a very trying time for high school athletics. Do want to mention the wrestlers from Neosho High are taking part at state competition this weekend in Columbia, Missouri. And you can always check that out on the website. And our girls tonight, their final regular season game, they're taking on the East Newton Patriots, and that game should be underway right now over in Granby.
Yeah, we're really excited for our girls. The last 4 or 5 ball games, they've come along really well. And Coach Tyler Cheney said, you know, if we're just competitive, he said that's vitally important. And he's looking to next year as well. I will tell you that Nixa comes in and they score about 63. I think you said that earlier. They give away 48. The Cats will score about 60. They give up 56. Coach Blanson's record speaks for itself. This is a winning ball club, and he says this particular team this year developed the motto of we over me. And that tells you a little something about this Nixa ball club, and we'll be excited to get this ball game going. There's about 12 minutes left before we start the ball game. We're going to take another timeout. You are watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We will be right back after this.
Sam Gorham and Aaron Mitchell are your specialty risk insurance agents for Neosho and the surrounding area. They've been involved in Neosho sports since their own high school days and know the importance of athletic competition and how it teaches students life lessons every day. For all your home, auto, life, farm, ranch, and crop insurance needs, call Sam Gorham today at 417-850-5116 or Aaron Mitchell at 417-483-8337. You can also learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Wildcats!
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us, it's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
In a sense, we all live in earthquake zones. Sometimes things in our world are shaken by forces we can't control. It might be one of those times in your life right now. Life's quakes remind us how breakable and vulnerable we are. You were made for a relationship with Jesus Christ. Only through Him can you be safe for all eternity. He proved it by His blood when He died on the cross to pay for every sin you've ever committed. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And once again, welcome back to Friday Night Basketball on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Nixa Eagles come to town to take on the Neosho Wildcats. Time now for Keys for the Cats. Keys tonight sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho, located at 437 West Kohler. Eric and his team offer a wide variety of insurance services for both individuals and businesses. You can learn more online. That's ericnorrisinsurance.com, or give them a call throughout the week, Monday through Friday at 451-6666. And now time for the keys. Here's John.
Thank you, Jim. We start off with the letter C, calm and confident. Plan the work and work the plan. What a great win we had the other night against Cassville when we scored 88 points. The Cats got to have some confidence after that, and they've got to have confidence in their game plan and execution. We pounded the ball in on the inside. We had the fast break going, and there's just a lot of things that can happen. When we put the ball on the inside, the fruits of scoring opportunities are always there. Now, we do that with precise, accurate passing and working the ball in. Hey, against this Nixa bunch, we're going to have to play aggressive defense. This is one of the most aggressive defensive ball clubs that we've ever seen, except we've got McKnight and Combs that are going to provide a lot of offense for Nixa. If we can defend against them and we can hold it down, it'll be a long night for Nixa, I promise you. T stands for timing. Timing has got to be very good and very important tonight. We need to be able to play our game, not Nixa's game, and we already know they're going to run and gun because we saw that in the JV ball game. So we need to make sure that we don't put too much pressure on ourselves, because when we do that, we make unforced errors and it costs us. And against a seasoned ball club like Nixa, it could cost us big time. So we've got to just relax. We've got to play our game. And as much as they want to run and gun, let them do that, and we're going to keep things slowed down. S, strive for excellence. Tonight's senior night, where we recognized Canton Smith and Quincy Simpson for their contribution to Neosho basketball programs. Let's send them home with a great night tonight and wrap up their high school career with a big win.
And that's the way we win ball games, and good words of wisdom, John. Thank you. Keys for the Cans tonight, sponsored by your State Farm agent, Eric Norris in Neosho. Contact them anytime throughout the week. The phone number is 451-6666. And I absolutely agree. If the Cans can kind of slow this very fine-tuned Nixa Eagle team down, I think that will be a big plus. And avoid getting your pockets picked and and the mistakes, because they will make you pay for it. Because this team, the Nixa Eagles, very strong on defense, and they've held some good teams to some very low-scoring games. And as of late, during the month of February, they're just unstoppable. But it's last night of the season, regular season, for both these teams. And they will take part in basketball next week over in Nixa. And that game is Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock. And John and I will be there with all the coverage.
You know, we see Trent Barrett, Principal Trent Barrett, down there talking to Drew Harmon and talking about basketball, which kind of reminded me, before we go any farther, we want to thank and congratulate one of Trent Barrett's old basketball guys, a guy by the name of Phil McClintock. He's an alumni here at Neosho High School. He was voted Coach of the Year by his peers in the KCAC NAIA Basketball Conference in only his second year as a head coach. And he's a head coach at Friends University of the Falcons in Wichita, Kansas. In his first year, the Falcons won 5 ball games, but this year he's turned the ball club around and they've won 22 and they've lost 6, and they're headed to the National NAIA Tournament. So congratulations to Phil, another Neosho alumni that does well.
Congratulations to him. That's quite the turnaround, going from 5 wins to 22 wins.
Yes, it is.
And very, very impressive. About 4.5 minutes away from the opening tip-off tonight between Nixa and Neosho, final regular season game of this 24-25 season.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick timeout, and we will come back with starting lineups for you. We'll have the national anthem. We'll get this ball game underway. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back after this.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics, located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the four-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999. And welcome back to Friday Night Basketball. We're in Neosho, Missouri, and we're at the Neosho Field House. The Neosho Wildcats will be taking on the Nixa Eagles. Quite a little trip down here, Jim.
It is about an hour-and-a-half drive, but Nixa leading the COC, and let's run down some of the starters and key players. They have 6 seniors on the squad. They're led by number 1, Bryce Foster. Number 2, Kayvon Flint will be in there. Other players tonight, number 5 is Lane Metalbarger. Number 11 is Jace Combs, a senior. Number 14 is Matt Messenger, I should say. Number 12.
Yep.
And number 21, Adam McKnight, just a sophomore, but he stands 6'10". And number 24, Wyatt Vinson, the other senior. I'm sure will all see a lot of action tonight since it is the last regular season game for both these squads.
Yes, it is. And for your Neosho Wildcats, coming in with a record of now 8-12. They're coached by Coach Zane Culp. He is assisted by Drew Harmon and Brock Franklin. And we are ready to go. We will start off with the juniors. The juniors on the outside will be number 1, Jaden Fisher. Number 2, Caden Asbury. Number 3, Oliver Martin, all juniors. Then the 2 seniors on the inside, Quincy Simpson wearing number 13 and Canton Smith wearing number 20 or 34. We'll be ready to get this ball game going. We're winding it down now, and Jim, pretty good crowd here tonight. We had an opportunity. Look like a lot of people from Nixa that are here.
They have. Like I say, it's only an hour-and-a-half drive to come down Highway 60, so it's not a bad drive. And Friday night, the weather is good. Temperature today, 74 degrees, and big change from just a week ago when it was like -5 there a couple of days.
Yeah, it was. It was certainly was that. It was a beautiful drive. I don't blame people from Nixa wanting to come down and watch their team. Nixa has become quite a COC town. Of course, the football team under head coach John Perry has just done a lot of great different things, among which every time they score a touchdown, they shoot fireworks off.
And it's really amazing. And Nixa, a lot of history with this ball club and basketball. They have excelled the past 5 or 6 years with some outstanding teams. Once again, Nixa and Neosho tonight here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. We're going to pause right now for the playing of our national anthem.
Between the Nixa Eagles and your Neosho Wildcats. We ask that you please now rise and remove your hats as we celebrate our country by playing the national anthem.
All right, we're about ready to get this ball game underway. We want to thank some of our sponsors, but more than anything else, we want to thank you. If you haven't been with us throughout the basketball season, then Jim and I just had to talk to ourselves, so we appreciate you, and we look forward to being with you next week. That will be a pay-per-view, not us, it's Misha. We will do the audio and video, but it will be on the Misha platform, and I believe the cost for that, Jim, is around $10.
That's still a good investment if you are still working and you want to watch it at home or at your place of work. If you have access to a computer with a computer screen, you can always watch us on the internet as it will be streamed, but it'll save you on gas money to get there. So not a bad investment. You can still support your hometown Wildcats as they take on Nixa in district competition next Wednesday, and that game time at 4 o'clock, pregame at 3:30.
Lights are going right and left. In the darkness, you can hardly see anything, but that's kind of the way that we do things here at Wildcat Field House. As we see other teams, at their home teams, and they announce everybody doing a couple of different things. But here's the last one, our senior, the second senior on the ball club, Canton Smith, and we'll be ready to get this ball game underway.
Nixa coming in once again with a record of 23-2. Cats coming in with a record of 8 wins and 17 losses. They will face each other again next week in district competition. Looks like Adam McKnight going up against the senior. Quincy Simpson gets the start tonight, and it's very appropriate for senior night.
Yeah, it really is, and it's just another touch of class, and we expect that from Coach Culp because he wants to always let his seniors know how much he appreciates them and what's going on. Now, we'll get this ball game going here in just a minute. Coach Blanchett over there talking with one of the officials. I'm not sure what they're talking about over there, but we're getting ready to get started. So,
like we said, Nixa has 6 seniors on this team tonight. All of them except Mr. McKnight are seniors out on the floor right now.
Yeah, so we're getting ready, and we're going to have the jump ball. And here we go with the play-by-play. Here's Jim Jackson.
And let's get this game going. And the initial tip-off goes to the Eagles. They'll move it down. Cats back quickly on defense in zone. You can tell it's going to be a fast-paced game from the get-go. They kick it back out. The long three is in and out. No good. McKnight gets the rebound. He puts it back for 2 right off the bat. Nixa with the early lead.
Cats bring the ball down. Asbury across the timeline.
Cats need to just be patient. Try to avoid those, and it's taken away by number 2. That's Flint. Cats need to be just patient and make some good passes tonight because this is a team you can't afford to make mistakes. Number 3 puts it in. That's
Randy Flint.
Randy Flint.
Yeah. And just like that, the score's 5-0 in favor of Nixa.
Cats take their time. Martin drives, it kicks back. The shot is up, it's good. Nice putback by Oliver Martin. 5-2 is our score.
Yeah, Cats are playing in a 2-3 defense, and the other end, Nixa, is playing man-to-man, doing everything they can to take advantage of their height.
Nixa has a lot of guards, 6'1". Long shot is good by number 11. Jace Combs for 3, 8-2. And ball taken away, loose ball. Eagles right there. Oh, nice pick by Martin. See if he can make him pay. The shot is off, no good. Quincy with the rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Neosho. Zach Forsythe coming in replace of Quincy.
Yeah, Quincy's going to get a drink of water, but we will see him some more in this ball game, and just based on some of the quality minutes that he's had, especially in the Joplin game and the Webb City game.
Cats will get it in. Okay, Nasbury for 3. The shot is off the mark, no good. McKnight lets it go out of bounds.
Yeah, 5:58 left in the first period of play, and the Cats are down by a score of 8-2.
Well, the Eagles, kind of their MO this year, they'll get the early lead and then they'll bring in some of the reserves and let the JV have some experience on the varsity level. And a little jumper is good by number 5. That's Meltebarger. He's a senior as well.
Real nice athletic move that time by him.
Good pass down low. Oh, wow, there's goaltending.
I don't know if that ball would have gone in or not, but we'll take that courtesy of Mr. McKnight.
30-second timeout taken by the Wildcats.
And 30-second timeout, John. I'll let you talk about our sponsors tonight.
We've got some great sponsors. We want to thank People's Bank of Seneca, Missouri Southern State University, Happy Egg, Compton CPA Group, First Community Bank, Sports Locker, KSN, KODE. Do you know any of those guys over there?
I know a few. Yeah, not many, but a few.
Zach's Car Wash, McKay Quality Roofing, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, the Hillcrest Church of Christ, and the YMCA. We want to thank them especially, but we want to thank all of our sponsors for hanging with us, and we'll be ready to start baseball season before too long, and we'll have a few new sponsors come along when that happens. So thank you very much.
5:34 left in this first period. Nixa on top 10-4. And a long 3 coming. It's good by number 11, Chase Combs.
Well, the ball games that I watched, he's the man between him and Mr. McKnight. They do a good job of keeping Nixa in any ball game.
They have good offense and good defense. Cats struggling just a little bit. They get their composure. Oliver Martin going to drive. Here comes Canton. And this ball's taken away by Flint. He drives to the basket. It counts.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Fisher, though, and he'll go to the line for and one. It's the first foul called in the ball game. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period.
15-4 is the score. Flint will shoot one. And the shot no good. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Nixa. Neosho said, we didn't touch the ball.
Nixa will get the ball back, and
Flint will toss it in on the near sideline. Combs move it around.
Number 11.
He's thinking.
He is.
Oh, Canton got hit on the mouth again. Our elbow. He said he raised his elbow. Canton, got hurt up in the Lebanon game about a month ago and has to wear a brace on his teeth.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 34, Caden Smith.
Canton
got the bad end of that deal.
Yeah.
He's the one that got the foul.
And the shot no good. Rebounded by Forsythe. Cats attack. Pass down low. And they hang on. Asbury thinking about it. He can shoot it from just about anywhere. And he does. Shot is short. Taken away by Flint. Let's go back the other way. And there's a whistle or travel.
Travel, yeah. And it looks like Dane Arthur's going to come in the ball game, and
he's going to replace.
Yeah, Fisher. Fisher will sit down for just a minute or two.
I'm sure he's going to be Coach Culp will be bringing players in and out with how fast-paced this contest has become so far. We're still in the first period. Cats are down 15-4.
Nixa goes into a full court press. We'll see if the Cats can get the ball across the timeline and get things set up outside of Nixa.
There we have. We're ready to go. Asbury blocked in on the
that's
far
going to be a
side.
foul. Looks like it's going to It's going to be on number 2. That is Kayvon Flint.
First foul on Flint. Cats get the ball in. They get it across the line in time. Almost a backcourt violation there with his.
Yeah, it was. Here's the thing about Arthur. Anytime he comes in, he's a freshman. Everybody knows that, and they're going to do their best to take advantage of that. And that's what they were doing. They were giving him a little double team there.
Long three by Smith wouldn't go.
And there's a foul, and looks like that one is going to, well, yeah.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 34, Ken Smith.
That's his second foul. That's not something we need to happen. Quincy's back in the ball game, and Kenton's going to sit down for a minute.
Coach Culp calling some instructions from the side. Eagles ball. They'll bring it down. Flint will bring it across the line.
Flint
nice. There's a nice play. That's going to be a foul on Forsythe.
It's going to be a foul on Forsythe, but that's all right. Forsythe was letting him know that he was there and was not going to have a patsy tonight. So that is a 4th team foul.
McKnight at the line will shoot 2.
First one's up and no good. 15-4 in favor of Nixa. 3:28 left in the first period of play.
And the second shot is perfect. Quincy will toss it in. Press still being applied by Nixa. They get it down the court. And a nice pass and put back Forsythe.
Nice assist that time by Oliver Martin. Well, it's pretty interesting. We've got 2 sophomores battling it out underneath the bucket. There's a 3 ball from Arthur. Boom!
Nice one.
Just like that, the Cats are down 16-9.
A long 3 coming. That shot no good. By Combs, rebounded by the Cats.
Forsythe did a really nice job of out-rebounding.
And
there's another one. Yeah.
16-11. Cats down by 5. Earlier they were down by 11.
The senior Quincy Simpson gets in the scoring for the Cats.
And loose ball. It'll stay with the Eagles. Last touched by the Cats. Well, the Eagles are cruising, John, and all of a sudden the Cats come up with a 7-0 run. And just like that, they're down by 5. Shot no good by McKnight.
And that's going to be another foul on Forsythe, I believe. That's his second foul. So he and our other big have both got 2 fouls. Coach Culp is looking for some verification of that over there, one of the officials.
Wamboga into the ball game for
if we want someone who's going to get offensive, get in there and get aggressive, that's him right there. Kenyon Wamboga, and he'll give these guys all they want and then some.
They have some good size because Nixa has some very strong players. Very athletic. There's a long 3 coming from Martin. It's good.
14-18 in favor of Nixa. 2:10 left in the first period.
Cats are coming back, clawing their way back. And number 13 puts it in. Ty Kellis coming in off the bench. Just into the ball game. Under 2 minutes to go. And the loose ball is out of bounds. It'll go back the other way. Back to Nixa. 1:49 to go in this first period. We knew it was going to be a fast pace, John. It was Cats are coming alive, shooting from outside the arc.
Yeah, they sure are. And We've got three guys and just took the ball away from Mr. McKnight. And great job by the Cats that time.
And Asbury comes down. Arthur kicks it back out.
Arthur looked like he was going to shoot the three ball.
And Asbury does. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Let's go back the other way. They get it down the floor to McKnight. He puts it up. Made that look easy. 22-14. As taken away again.
That's a Cats ball. Nice job by Wimboga that time. He's the one that actually got up in the number 13's face and kept that ball from going in.
Number 24, Wyatt Vincent, into the game. Another senior. Not a starter, but it is senior night.
Brock Pyle into the ball game for the Cats.
And the ball taken away by the Eagles, and a whistle.
And that's going to be on the floor, and that is going to be against Arthur.
John, if you make a bad pass, they'll make you pay. They'll take it away from you every time. They are just that quick.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the fifth foul, so that will send number 11 Combs to the line to shoot two.
Combs already has 6 points in the ball game, has a couple of long trays from downtown. First shot no good. Minute to go in this first period. Friday night basketball on the KNEO Wildcats Sports Network.
Jaden Fisher back in the ball game. Brock Pyle out.
And his second shot is good. Combs with 7 points.
We've got timeout.
Colt McCoy.
Yeah, that's who we saw as a JV, and he is a tall young man into the ball game, and he will make his presence be known, I will tell you.
Yeah, they would get some experience tonight. Nixa up by 9 on top of our Wildcats. Oh, good pass, no look pass by Martin. They'll kick it around. Asbury thinking about it.
And we've got
I need some
three
help.
ball shooters over in the corner.
Martin can shoot. Asbury and Quincy. Oh, get in there. Nice one.
16-23 in favor of the Nixa Eagles, and there's 21 seconds left. We'll assume that they're going to go for the last shot, Jim.
Down to 15 seconds. You are absolutely right. Flint at the top of the key. We'll just kind of work it in. Under 10 seconds. Clock is running. He's going to spin move. Kicks it back out. And the shot at the buzzer. It's no good. At the end of one, Nixa on top of Neosho, 23-16. We'll take a quick timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. The Cats were down by a bunch at the start of the ball game. They've clawed their way back, 23-16 in favor of Nixa Eagles, and the Cats will bring the ball in. Kenton Smith back in the ball game for the Cats.
Cats were down 15-4, and they came alive.
And Mason Spiva in the ball game for the Cats.
We've got a lot of three-ball shooters out there on the floor for the Cats right now.
I'm not sure what that was. Yeah.
We're going to start it over again. They had trouble with
the clock didn't start, I guess.
They had some trouble with the scoreboards going on and off tonight after the JV game and prior to this game as well.
Okay, there we go.
We'll just have a do-over.
Yeah.
Cats, oh, they lost control, threw it over to Oliver Martin. He let it go and went through his hands, and another turnover.
It was a reasonably good pass that time by Jaden. I bet you we'll see that play again here in a few minutes. Cats have got to make sure that when they're in there to score, they score. There's a score by number 2, and that is Kevon Flint.
First 2 points of the quarter. Long shot, no good by Fisher. Number 5 comes down with it. That's Meltebarger. Good pass down low to McKnight.
Yeah, that's a drive, you bet.
And a charge. He ran into Oliver Martin. Oliver stood his ground.
Yeah, talk about taking one for the team, and that is McKnight's first.
Oliver's going to be sore tomorrow morning. Good thing it's Saturday. Didn't
He's
have to get out of bed that early.
very quickly coming out of the ball game, and Forsythe back in for him. So we've got one senior, a couple of fresh sophomores, and a junior.
Good pass down. Oh, nice pass.
And that's going to be and one. As Forsythe has that little bit of a touch that he can float that ball up there, and he's just getting to where he's improved more and more every ball game.
7-point lead now.
That is Flint's second foul.
And the shot by Forsythe, a little, oh, it dropped in. Thought it was going to be a little too strong. 25-19, under 7 minutes to go here in the second period. Drive to the basket is off the mark, no good. Flint tried to make something happen.
That's going to be on. That's not going to be good, I'm afraid. That is Canton's third foul.
You'd hate to see him foul out on senior night.
Going to be back in the ball game just that quick.
We have Randy Flint and Kevon Flint for Nixa.
His first one, it's up and it's good.
Flint has 6 points.
Yeah. Canton is having something to say to one of the officials, and I guess just clarification on exactly what's going on. He is a competitor, and he certainly wears his emotions on his shoulder, and I'm sure he wanted to know just exactly what he did, and the official was more than happy to share with him exactly what he saw. So,
well, the press still being applied by the Eagles. There's no let up. They get back in their zone defense. 2-1-2 zone. And nice easy layup by Forsythe.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, nice job, nice assist that time by Caden.
A nice finger roll by Forsythe. Little handoff to McKnight. Turnaround jumper, no good. Ball goes out of bounds.
It's going to be Cat's ball.
Last touch by the Eagles.
Yeah, this is...
Cats are hanging tough. 6:08 to go in the second period. They're just down by 6 points.
Eagles are backing back down. They're doing away with a full court press. So, Coach Culp is hollering something to Mason Spivey out there. I'm not sure he's not going to try to get him set up to shoot a 3 ball. He's able to do that on a pretty regular basis.
There's Martin for 3. It's an air ball. No good. Quickly, the Eagles come down the floor. The drive to the basket. It's good.
That was a really, really nice move by Randy Flint that time to just drive right under the basket. 21-29 in favor of the Eagles. 5:30 left in the ball game, or the first half.
Cats just need a basket. There's a long 3. It's going to be short by Spivey. They saved the ball, but they threw it right back to the Eagles. McKnight under the basket, and he's fouled. Basket was good. Spivey called for the violation. McKnight for 1. His shot is perfect. McKnight with 10 points already in the ball game. 32-21. Nixa on top.
At one time, Nixa had a 15-point lead. The Cats started playing, and
oh, it's taken away.
No. The Cats can just keep hanging around. There's a rebound.
No harm done there. Martin with the rebound. Forsythe. Oh, it won't go. Not that time. And they'll let it go out of bounds. McKnight threw it all the way down the court.
Yeah.
That was a good 90-foot pass.
Yeah, it really was. And Nasbury did a nice job of using his body to shield against the Nixa Eagle, but he wouldn't get that ball before it went out of bounds.
Cats on the attack. Over to Fisher. Martin's thinking about it. Oh, good pass over to Spiva and back out. There's a long three coming. No good.
But he'll go to the line and
shoot three.
He will shoot three. So
Asbury at the line. He's yet to score tonight. He is, the other night, John, against Carthage, he had a low-scoring game, but he came alive late in the fourth period with bam, 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 some long threes, and it was a little too late in that ball game. There's the first shot is good.
He's probably our best free throw shooter. The Cats as a team are shooting 72% free throws, and compared to the 55 and 60% of the Cats in the past, that's not bad at all. So, and we've got timeout called, and it's a 60-second timeout, so we'll take that out. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
9-point lead. There is 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the half. Asbury has made 2. This is his third one, Jim. This is really doing it the old-fashioned way, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Doesn't happen very often. He makes them pay. 32-24. Cats down by 8. 4:15 to go in the second period. Nixa just taking a little time off the clock.
Canton Smith's back in the ball game.
Oh,
and there's a foul.
It's going to be against Asbury.
Yeah, it is. It's going to send McKnight to the line.
It's hard to believe McKnight is just a sophomore, standing 6'4". I bet he played a little football for the Eagles last year.
But you know, Coach Lancet made reference to that. He said he loves 3-sport athletes, and they didn't start their season this year until the 12th of December just because they felt like that Nixa was going to be in the state playoffs.
Well, they almost made it. McKnight with another. He has 11 points. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Cats move it around.
It's a nice pass. Nice job by.
Loose ball.
And they're going to call a jump ball. I guess the official was back behind it. He couldn't see who to call a foul on, so it was a jump ball.
Let's just do that. It's Eagles basketball. 3:45 to go before halftime. 33-24 is our score. Eagles with the ball, kicks it back out. The long shot, the three is no good.
Asbury with the rebound.
Good hustle by the Cats. His shot won't go. Let's go back the other way.
Asbury did his very best to get right on top of McKnight, but it didn't work.
Flint for three, won't go. Rebounded by Forsythe. They're going fast right now. Kicks it out. Fisher for three. Yes.
Get it. There we go.
Jaden Fisher, three ball.
27-33, 3 minutes left in the half.
Cats are hanging tough, John. They're just down by 6.
They're coming right back into the ball game for sure.
Pass down low to McKnight. He kicks it back out to Flint.
What a great job by Forsythe that time.
Fisher comes away with the rebound. Cats have a chance to draw a little closer. The long three, it won't go from Martin. Off the boards. Combs, they toss it out of bounds. It'll go back the other way. Cats basketball. 2:29 before halftime. Another senior coming back in. That's Vincent.
Number 24, Wyatt Vincent.
Vincent in the ball game.
Cats will slow it down. Eagles back on defense. They get back in their zone.
Yeah, they came out pressing there for a little while, and Cats were able to get through the press, and they decided, well, we'll just back up and set our defense up.
Cats need a basket. Asbury needs some help.
Well, Asbury brought the ball in, did exactly what he needed to, and got it right back out.
We're down to 2 minutes.
Kenton Smith in the ball game for the Cats.
Martin with a jumper. Won't go in.
Asbury.
Take it away, and a nice block by the Eagles.
Nice job that time by Asbury to break that up, and Eagles will bring the ball in, but that certainly stopped that breakaway.
Well, John, no matter what happens in this ball game tonight, the Eagles had all they can handle against this team from Neosho, because they face off again in districts next week. Nice shot by number 11, Combs. He has 10 points, 36-27. We're down to 1:30 left in the half.
I like what the Cats are doing. There's a long three ball that's not even close.
Take it away.
There's another one. Yeah, second time in a row. It's goaltending called on McKnight.
They can jump. He's got a good vertical jump.
Martin gets the basket. And the score now is 29-36.
Still down by 7. 1:23 to go in the half. Flint will bring it across the line.
Well, that's the second goaltend from McKnight in the ball game.
It's out of bounds.
That'll be Neosho's ball. 1:04 left in the half.
John, if the Cats can just be patient, work it in, and at least get a basket, they don't need a three. They just need a basket. And we're tying some shoes out there right now.
Yeah, we certainly are. Okay, Martin's up and we're ready to go.
1:04 left before the half. Been a fast-paced first 2 quarters in this ball game.
Yeah, this would be a nice time for the Cats old-fashioned. That's exactly what we're doing, an old-fashioned motion. Three ball by Fisher.
Fisher for 6. Cats are down by 4. 40 seconds to go before halftime. Flint will set it up. Looks like they may go for that last shot.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what they're planning to do. Now, I don't blame them. I would too. Cats have done a yeoman's job of getting themselves right back into this ball game.
They don't want to score. Oh, loose ball. The Cats come away with it. Oh.
There was another goaltend. Yes, sir. There's another goaltend on number 24, and that goes in. The Cats are down by 2 with 10.7 seconds left in the half.
Cats put a little pressure on. Under 10 seconds, we're down to 5. The drive to the basket by Flint. The shot is up, it's good. And it's halftime, but the Cats have come back. What a game this has been. 38-34. Nixa on top of Neosho. We'll take a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
And welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. We're getting ready to have the dance team. We're making some recognition there. Cats have done a yeoman's job in getting back into this ball game, Jim.
Yeah, a few errors by the Eagles, and they had 3 goaltending calls, and you're giving up 6 points right there. But the score right now at halftime is 38-34. Cats scoring tonight. Fisher has 6 points with 2 long trays. Caden Asbury has 3. Oliver Martin has 9. Zach Forsythe has 9 points, and Quincy Simpson has 4. Dane Arthur had a long tray in the ball game early. He has 3. That rounds out the scoring. For the Nixa Eagles, they have 3 young men already in double figures. Let's run down the list. Kayvon Flint has 2. Randy Flint, his brother, has 11. Meltebarger has 2. Combs has 10. Kellis has 2. McKnight, the big guy, 6'4", sophomore, has 11. And that rounds out your scoring for Nixa. And scoring after 1, it was Nixa 23-16. And in the second period, Neosho outscored Nixa 18-15. And that's where we stand right now, 38-34. But John, in the second half, I always get concerned. Cats will play in a tremendous first half. And it's kind of like the third quarter blues. Sometimes they get in a slump and, try something different. Nothing works, and, the other team gets the advantage. But if they can get over that hump and have a good third quarter, they may have a shot at this.
Well, I think they probably do, and that was one of the things we talked about in Keys to the Cats. Strive for excellence. And kudos to Zach Forsythe. He's come into the ball game, and he's got the rebounds. He's kind of settled Mr. McKnight back down, and that's made a huge difference in what we do as well. Canton Smith has 3 fouls, and he's going to have to be guarded very, very carefully. Guard himself very, very carefully so that he does not foul out in his last home ball game here at Neosho High School. He's the only one that's in foul trouble, actually, for the Cats right now.
And once again, these two teams face off next Wednesday in Nixa for district competition. They'll have the first game of the evening, and that starts promptly at 4 o'clock, and we'll have the action right here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. John, you might mention it is a you have to pay to watch the game, and that's due to MSHA rules.
That's right. MSHA rules say the district playoffs, you put it on our platform, and then they charge pay-per-view from then on. Now, if the Cats win that ball game, then, of course, there will be a little bit more excitement to do that the next time around, and we will look and see here just exactly who the Cats, they play Nixa. Nixa is the #1 seed, and
they would play
the winner of the Glendale Branson game,
and that game would be on Friday, still in Nixa. But a lot of what ifs, and they'd like to get past this ball game tonight. This would be a big feather in the cap of the Cats if they can just hang tough here. They're just down by 4 at halftime.
Well, this is the Crowder College and Freeman Sports and Orthopedics Medicine halftime show, and it's been brought to you by them. We're so grateful for them as a sponsor. Stay tuned after the ball game is over with for our post-game show, which is brought to you by Arvest Bank, who makes Neosho their home. About 9 minutes left before we come back out to play. Let's take another timeout. You want to?
Well, let's do that.
All right. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We're going to take timeout, and then we will be right back.
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to...
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their Compton CPA Group.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
We all have those days where we don't want to get up. But when we have true discipline and choose to rise up, we become the best version of ourselves. To start your journey today, visit risefitnesscenter.com.
Insurance Benefits Consultants now has 2 locations to serve you. They're located at 1009 South Neosho Boulevard in Neosho and at 701 Northwest McNelly Road in Bentonville, Arkansas. They are proud supporters of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They provide Medicare and Medicaid supplemental policies, as well as life, health, and group health insurance plans from companies like Allstate and Colonial. For more information, call 417-451-4244 or in Arkansas, 479-431-5226.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
People's Bank of Seneca, we care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, we've dedicated to providing excellent customer service across the 4-state area, ensuring that every experience is exceptional. Visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. Learn more at peoplesbankofseneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
Welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. John Ball, Jim Jackson, and Matt Ball with you. We're about 5 minutes away from this third quarter. The Cats were down at one time by 15. They fought their way back to within 4 against a, I'm going to say, stunned Joplin Nixa Eagle team.
I would agree. Nixa's an outstanding team, and they do everything so well, but the Cats tonight have been good. They've cut down on the turnovers, and on each possession they are getting some shots off tonight. And like I said, Fisher has 2 long trays. Martin has a couple of trays. And you look at the other, Dane Arthur had a tray. And then for a time, a little playing time, Mason Spiva got in there. He didn't get to shoot, but he is always a threat. And Dane Arthur, like we mentioned, had 1 long tray, and he is just a freshman. So anything could happen here in the second half. You know, I don't know if it'll wake up Nixa that there just has a 4-point lead, because they're used to annihilating a lot of the teams, and they have not lost at all during the month of January and February.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, you know, and they're probably thinking, gosh, we're going to face these guys again next Wednesday. I think the Cats will come out. They need to continue doing what they're doing. I don't think they need to do anything different. That means that we bring the ball down, we pass it around a little bit, we control the ball, and I've not seen us take a real bad look at the 3-ball.
No, that's true, and the free throw shooting has been good tonight from the line. So things can work their way. It's going to be an exciting second half here, and we can all go home happy, and it'll be a long bus ride back to Nixa.
Yeah,
if the Cats can pull this out.
Right. Yeah. So we've got about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We're going to take another quick timeout, and then we'll be back with the third and fourth quarter. Thank you for being here with us at Friday night basketball. So we'll be right back after this. You're watching Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Insurance Benefits Consultants now has 2 locations to serve you. They're located at 1009 South Neosho Boulevard in Neosho and at 701 Northwest McNelly Road in Bentonville, Arkansas. They are proud supporters of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They provide Medicare and Medicaid supplemental policies, as well as life, health, and group health insurance plans from companies like Allstate and Colonial. For more information, call 417-451-4244 or in Arkansas, 479-431-5226.
Welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. 1:20 left. Jim, a couple of things are going to happen here in the next month as far as the Neosho School District is concerned. One of the things is if you drive down Senior Hill, you're going to see the makings of a Jumbotron, which is going to be up right there where the Victory Bell is, and be able to make the ball games much more pleasurable for certainly our fans and everybody else. And we're going to be opening up in the next month the new FFA building. We will have Superintendent Jim Davis, and we'll actually have a walkthrough with that facility here before too long. And then, as we said the other night, we also will be talking with Keith Kilgore. He'll take off his AD hat and put on his baseball hat because he's taking the baseball team to Tampa, Florida over spring break. And the purpose of that is for them to see the looks of somebody else, see what the other people in the nation do as far as baseball is concerned, and come back and then be ready to go. So,
well, Florida's nice during the month of March, anytime, and you get away from some of the cold and nasty weather that we've been having. But, this week has been great with temperatures in the 70s, and, it's a big change from the previous week with the snow and the cold temperatures. But we're ready to go for third quarter action. The Cats are just down by 4. They'll toss it in. Asbury in the backcourt, bring it across the line. The A's need to take their time and get their shot. It looks like they're picking up where they left off at the end of the second period. Martin, little jumper. Oh, catch it. Nice one from Oliver.
Yeah, Cats are within 2.
38-36. The other Mr. Flint drives to the basket. No good. Forsythe with the rebound. Cats have a chance to tie it up. A long three would put them in the lead, something they haven't had a lead tonight. Ball knocked away. They'll toss it around. Fisher for 3. It's a little off the mark. Good rebound. Oh, tied it up. Nice shot by Forsythe.
Forsythe with that little left-handed hook, and that ties the ball game at 38. And I'm not sure there wasn't a walk right there, but the ball game is going so fast it's hard to tell.
And the shot is short. They come away with it. McKnight can't make it go. He gets his rebound, and he puts it back in. They get the lead.
3 rebounds that time.
He gets position, and he is difficult to move around.
Well, he is, and but to his benefit, Canton Smith has got 3 fouls, and he does not need it this early in the ball game to have 4. So he just kind of stood his ground. There's a 3 ball that does not go in.
Off the mark. They're going to try it again. We got the lead. Asbury puts it in, 41-40. Cats on top for the first time in the ball game, coming at the 6:10 mark in the third period. Eagles with the ball, the long 3 coming. It's good.
And timeout is called. Coach Brock Blanchard wants to call timeout. Looks like it's going to be a 60-second timeout, so we'll take it. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
And here we go. Cats bring the ball in. Here's Jim.
And 5:55 to go in this third period. Martin's going to drive the baseline. He's knocked out of bounds by number 3. That's Randy Flint.
It's his first foul.
They're saying it's on Kayvon. There's Randy Flint. They had the wrong Flint.
Yeah, they did.
The Flint brothers. Cats have a chance to tie it up or... They lose the ball.
Kenton fell down.
And Combs is going to put it up, and he does.
Nice move by Combs that time, I'll tell you. It was a very athletic move in order to get the ball in.
Eagles using that full court press. Cats are trying to come back. They're now down by 4 again. And the shot by Martin, it's off the mark. McKnight with the rebound. Let's go back the other way. Toss down low. Number 5, Metalberger puts it in. Cats need to be careful. Take their time. A long 3. There it is. Asbury.
44-47. 5 minutes and 1 second left in the third quarter of play.
That's what we need from Asbury. There's Flint. Ball taken away. And
that's a foul.
There's foul.
It's going to be on Forsythe.
McKnight will go to the line to shoot 2. 47-44. Nixa on top of Neosho with 4:53 to go.
It's Forsythe's third foul.
We're still in the third period. And his first shot is off the front of the rim. Bounces back, no good. Knight's second shot. And it's no good. Rebounded by Asbury. They get it across the line in good fashion. Back to Fisher. The shot is up. Oh, it's short, no good. McKnight comes away with it. He's going to drive the coast to coast, and he's fouled. And count it.
Yeah. And that's going to be on Simpson.
That's all
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 13.
Quincy could do. Try to stop
his
that.
First one, yeah.
Cats are down by 5.
Number 21, Adam McKnight going to the line, shooting 2 for Nixa.
John, I can see a lot of fouls coming in both periods to end this ball game.
Yeah.
It'll be hard fought.
Coach Culp over there pleading his case with one of the officials, and we're going to hold up until that's over with. It's over with. He's maybe not satisfied, but it's okay for right now, and he sits down.
And the shot bounces around, no good.
Well, Mr. McKnight cannot seem to hit free throws, or this ball game would be a lot farther down than it is.
Oh, taken away, knocked out of bounds. Flint went up for it and couldn't hang on.
Trying to get the ball over in that far corner to Fisher.
Cats ball on the far sideline in front of their own bench. 4:29 to go in the third period. Cats are down by 5.
Oliver Martin with the ball driving down. There's Smith.
Pass down low to Quincy. Oh, he won't go. He had the lane. Little layup. Bounce pass wouldn't work. McKnight against Smith.
Oh, no. He says he walked. Yeah, that's exactly right. He needed to call a foul, but Canton just was not the place where he could call a charge like that, so it was a walk.
Took one too many steps. Still a 5-point deficit for the Cats. 4:07 to go in the third period.
Spivey in the ball game and Simpson back out. So.
And they lose the ball. Combs comes away with it. The long shot, no good. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Nixa.
Asbury says, I can't believe that, but I guess that's what it is. So
Just under 4 minutes to play in the third. And Flint's little jumper is good.
Yeah.
Keep on. Cats being double teamed right now. Somebody has to be open. They get it across the line.
Spiva's wide open over there on the far side.
Oh, nice shot by Oliver.
And we've got a timeout called. Coach Zane Culp sees something. Well, it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll thank some more of our sponsors. We want to thank Insurance Benefit Consultants of Neosho, Tally Tire, the law firms of Wood and Peterson, Newmack and Electric, Sports Locker, KSN, KODE, Hillcrest Church of Christ, and of course First Baptist Church as well. Thank you so much for being part of what we do and the way we go about it.
It's been a good season. It's always fun to come out to the ball games, and we couldn't be doing what we do without you, and also the many fine sponsors across the area in the KNEO listening area. 51-46 is our score. Nixa on top, one of the top 10 teams in the state of Missouri, Class 6. And their Neosho is hanging tough. They fought back. They were down by 4 at halftime. They came back to take a lead. Since then, Nixa's come back to regain that lead.
Spiva in the ball game for the Cats. Fisher's going to sit out for just a minute or two.
And McKnight's with a shot, no good.
Asbury's hard on the boards tonight, that's for sure.
That he is.
There's
Spiva for get in there, baby. Yes, it is. Nice shot by Mason Spiva. 2-point game, 51-49. Nixa's going, what is going on? And there's a shot. There's a three.
Ball. Yeah, that was a free ball, and that was by Flint.
It looked like he had 1 foot on the line, but they gave him a three.
Spiva again, not even close.
Yeah.
Air ball.
Nixa coming back. Neosho quick on defense. Another long three coming. It's off the mark, rebounded by Asbury. Oh, what a nice play.
Nice play. Yeah.
That's the first 2 points Canton has scored tonight.
Yeah, it was, and it was a great assist by Martin that time.
2:25 to go in the third. Cats are down by 3. McKnight spins. The shot is up, no good. Oliver Martin comes away with it. He's going to drive. That goes to the basket, and he loses control.
Yeah, he gets stripped away from him.
Good clean strip by Combs. Here's Flint for 3. It's good.
Just keep hitting those 3 balls like that. 51-57 in favor of Nixa.
Cats are hanging tough. They just down under 2 minutes to go, but this Eagle team is, oh, there's Asbury for 3. Oh, downtown.
Yeah.
He says, take this.
54-57, a minute 41 left in the third quarter.
Both teams are hot right now from outside the arc. Cats are playing like they're playing for the championship. McKnight for 2, it's good.
54-59 in favor of the Eagles. Minute 19 left in the third period.
Cats move it around. Spiva in the ball game, back over to Asbury. During halftime warm-ups, they were all practicing shooting threes. Martin loses control.
And
he's on the ground, and Flint.
And I think the thing we say there is Nixa won the scrum. There were 4 different players on the floor that time.
Kick it back out. Kayvon Flint on the right wing, being guarded by Smith. Here's McKnight, drives to the basket, kicks it out for 3. Here's Flint. No good. He goes out of bounds. It'll be Neosho ball.
I think they're trying to get the ball into McKnight more to get us in foul trouble than anything else. And right now he's doing just a pretty good job of that. 34.8 seconds left, 59-54 in favor of Nixa.
You know these players have to be tired. There's been very few substitutions in this third period. Cats will slow it down somewhat, trying to go for that last shot. They're just down by 5. Asbury for 3, it's no good. Rebounded by Combs. Under 15 seconds. Now Nixa will go for that final shot.
Yeah.
Flint with the ball.
Fisher back in the ball game. Spiva's going to take a rest.
And they foul him. Oh, they just threw the ball.
Yeah, sure did, and threw it and hit him.
Yeah. Tempers are starting to flare. Flint didn't like the call, and refs talk. Alan Dobson is talking with him right now, saying
under any given moment that would have been a technical foul.
You can't hit another player with the ball. And that was an intentional throw as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like
that was on. Well, that was Asbury that got the foul. I was afraid it was going to be on Canton Smith.
2 seconds left. Nixa hopes just to toss it in. And McKnight hits another at the buzzer, 61-54 as we head to the fourth. Nixa on top of Neosho. We'll take a timeout and return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
You found it, the ultimate car wash. The one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 PSI of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They're located in their offices at 811 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote, or go online at mckayqualityroofing.com for more information. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. Nixa Eagles up over the Cats by a score of 61-54, and that quarter was a hard-fought quarter, Jim.
It was back and forth. The Cats came back and they got the lead with 41-40, and then it's been back and forth since that time. The Cats have been down by 3 points, but buzzer beater there at the end of the third quarter by McKnight added to their lead. Nixa will have the ball here to start the fourth period. Cats take it away.
Fisher just stepped right in front of that when that ball was meant for McKnight.
And the loose ball, taken away by McKnight. And there's a foul. It's going to be against Fisher, but McKnight is just so tough on the floor. He's so strong.
That's Fisher's second foul. He'll sit down for a minute. Arthur's in the ball game for the Cats.
Fourth quarter action. What a game this has been tonight. McKnight spins. And he's going to...
3 seconds in the lane. Holy cow.
Got him on that.
My goodness. I believe that's the first call we've seen of that all year long.
It's very, very rare.
Yeah, it's a...
Still no one has scored in this fourth period.
That was really a quick call on top of that.
Cats need to be careful. Good pass. It's going to go out of bounds. No one was there. You have to avoid the turnovers in a game like this.
That is not something we can allow to happen, that's for sure. Still plenty of basketball left. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game, and
John, this just goes to show what we can look forward to next year from the Cats.
It really does. Lets us know what we can look forward to, but it also lets Nixa know what they can look forward to next Wednesday night.
That's true. McKnight misses an easy layup, and
no, let's see.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 22, Dane Arthur.
Dane Arthur called for the foul. That's his first personal tonight. Fisher back in the game for the Cats.
Yeah.
Flynn will toss it in along the baseline. Back out to Combs, inside to McKnight. This shot is good. He made that look easy.
Yeah, he just got right over the top of Big Zach Forsythe and put the ball in.
McKnight, 21 points this evening. 9-point advantage for Nixa. Fisher for three, get in there. Oh, it's just
going.
off the front of the rim.
Flint came down with the rebound that time.
Flint's going to drive to the basket. He loses control. Fisher,
Asbury's
comes
got it.
away with that. He loses the ball. It's stripped.
It'll be our ball, though, underneath the basket. Cats need to score right here. Don't need to let this ball game get any farther out of hand, and Mason Spiva is going to come back in the ball game. Zach Forsythe's going to sit down for a minute.
Threes are nice, but they're not in desperation mode yet. But they need a couple of baskets just to stay in touch, in reaching range. And they take it away on the toss in. Pass down low to Flint. Back over. And number 13 puts it in. That's Kellis.
65, that's 11-point lead. That's the longest lead they've had in the ball game since the first quarter.
And another takeaway. Those cross-court passes are killing the Cats right now. Ball tipped and knocked out of bounds by Smith.
And can't knock the ball out. McCoy in the ball game. We saw him play a lot of JV ball. He played a little bit earlier. Metzenbarger back in the ball game also.
McCoy, they'll use him for his rebounding abilities. He's a tall young man.
Full timeout. Nixa wants a full timeout, so we will take a timeout too, and we'll be right back. You're watching the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
65-54, 5 minutes and 57 seconds left in the ball game. The Cats are down by 11. We need something special right here, Jim.
The Cats have yet to score in this fourth period, and you're absolutely right. They've made a few costly turnovers that has extended that lead for the Eagles. They can afford to take some time off the clock right now. That's probably what they'll do. Pass down low to McKnight. He puts it in. He is so strong. 23 points on the evening. It's 13-point advantage now for the Eagles. And the Cats, just like that, threw it away again. Backcourt violation.
Spiva back in the ball game. Fisher out.
John, you could almost sense this game slipping away for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they could, but I tell you what, it has been a whale of a ball game. Regardless of who wins, there has to be a winner. But the Cats have done a yeoman's job of hanging around and hanging around.
It's been a wild ball game, back and forth, especially in that third period against a very good team from Nixa.
I think we're going to see Nixa do what they can to just control the ball.
And the shot no good by Combs. They'll kick it back out. Take more time off the clock. We're down to 5 minutes. And Nixa has a 13-point lead. They'll just pass it around. Not much to say. They're just playing keep away right now.
Now the Cats have got 2 team fouls, so they've got some fouls to give.
And McKnight puts it up again. He has 25 points. There's no way to stop him.
54-69. Spiva looked at a 3 ball, but McKnight was right there.
Cats down by 15. Time is not on their side.
We're trying to get people set around in order to make the moves we need to make.
Kicks back out. And the shot, it's off the mark. No good by Asbury. Eagles come away with it. McKnight's going to spin. He puts it, won't go.
Canton Smith gets a rebound. And here come the Cats again.
Asbury for three from downtown. It's good.
Timeout. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left. There's a timeout, and it looks like it's going to be a full timeout. But let's just keep it right here, and let's see exactly what we're going to do. And once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors, and we want to thank you because we hope that we've done something that will make this a little bit better for you tonight, being able to watch the Wildcats. And there's still a pretty good crowd here, Jim.
There certainly are. The Cats, that basket, that long tray by Asbury, the first field goal the Cats have made in the fourth period. They went over 4 minutes, John, without a basket, and that's hurt them because some costly turnovers, because they were down 61-54 at the end of three, and they've been outscored 8-3 here at the start of this fourth and final period.
Well, we talked about the fact that we needed to make precise passes, and we let them get to us just a little bit. And we've made some passes under duress, and that's what's gotten us in trouble pretty much. So I'm going to bet that we will come back down, and we're going to see a little bit different Cat ball club for the next 3.5 minutes.
69-57, Nixa on top. COC conference game, last game of the regular season for both these teams. Next week, they'll be back at it again Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock for the start of district competition. And you can see the action here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Mason Spiva in the ball game for the Cats. Looks to Asbury, Spiva, Smith, Forsythe, and Martin.
Got some new seniors in there. There's a foul down low.
That's going to be on Martin, but that's just the third team foul.
Oliver Martin called for the penalty. It's his first of the ball game. Eagles are going to toss it in.
2:37 left, or 3:37 left in the ball game.
Knight out at the top of the key, kind of out of place. They're just taking some time off the clock. McKnight drives, the shot no good, but he's fouled as he goes up.
And I believe that's going to be on, is that one on Canton?
Well, let's see. It's on Forsythe. That's his fourth. McKnight at the line. Yeah, a little short. He's not the best free throw shooter.
Yeah, when you score 25 points, you don't have to be much of a free throw shooter, do you?
He knows how to work the backboard and put it in.
Just a sophomore, he'll turn a lot of heads in the next couple of years, I tell you.
Shot no good, rebounded by
Forsythe.
Zach did a good job there. Oh, knocks it out, loose ball again. You know, that's a problem, John. You get some new players in and out, and they just, the timing is just not there. Yeah. And that's hurt the Cats here in this fourth period.
Fisher and Simpson in, and
Quincy Simpson back in the ball game. Last game
to sit down.
Last game for Quincy to play before the home crowd, being one of two seniors. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Cats down by 12. Pass down low. And the shot won't go by Flint, but Mr. Cleanup, McKnight puts it back in. 27 points and a whistle.
What is that all about? Wait a minute. They're pointing over this way somewhere, and Jaden Fisher is standing there. I'm not sure exactly. Okay, looks like that Jaden Fisher is going to be called for a foul away from the ball. Well, maybe he's not.
They're still sorting things out. Coach Culp is calling for an explanation.
Asbury is over there talking with one of the officials, wanting to know what's going on. Looks like it's going to be the Cats' ball, though.
Nixa gets back on defense. They'll not apply much pressure. Just let this play out. It's 71-57. A few substitutions for Nixa.
Yeah. Maltenberger is out. He'll sit down for just a minute, and here come the Cats. Across the timeline with 2:55 left in the ball game.
Good pass in low. Cats. It's taken away, knocked out of bounds by Flint. Good hustle.
Yeah, the Cats will trigger it in over there, just right there in front of the scorer's table.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Cats
are going to have to set up to hit him.
Cats just, they don't need to waste time, that's for sure, but that's what they're doing. Martin for two. Nice shot by Oliver. He has 15 points this evening. He's had a good night.
61-71. Give us our 2 points there.
And the shot is good. Randy Flint has 16 points.
Yeah, and this is a 30-second timeout by Nixa. So we will just keep it right here. Once again, we want to thank some more of our sponsors: Specialty Risk Insurance, ProLube Tire and Auto Center, Southwest Missouri Bank, Josh Dodson, he's your Farm Bureau agent, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, and most certainly we want to thank Harvest Bank, who makes Neosho their home. We will stay tuned after the ball game for the Harvest summary. We'll hope that we'll be able to bring you a summary that's successful for the Cats, but it looks a little doubtful right now, Jim.
Not at this point. It's been a good ball game. The Cats have fought hard. They have hung in there throughout the game. They've clawed their way back, even to have a lead momentarily midway through the third period. And it's been all Eagles since that time, but it's been close for 3 quarters. Cats will inbound the ball.
Quincy Simpson in there for the Cats, finishing out his high school career.
Ball knocked back.
Yeah, that was, no, that was tapped by Flint.
Oh, nice one by Canton. Canton with 4 points tonight. 73-61, a minute 40 to go. And McClintock, or McKnight.
McKnight, yeah. Up at the top of the key right now, being guarded by Canton Smith.
They're just going to move it around, take the time off the clock. They're up by 12. And a whistle. And there's a foul.
It's going to be on number 1. Fisher.
Against
That's
Fisher.
his third.
That's his third. Team fifth. Nixa's number 2, Kevon Flint, going to the line, shooting 2.
Flint at the line to shoot 2. This is the younger brother. His first shot is off the mark, no good. With districts Wednesday, both teams will have a chance to rest up a little bit.
Yeah. And that'll be good. That'll give the Cats a chance to kind of regroup a little bit. And here's the thing that Cats need to keep in the back of their mind is that this Nixa team can be beat.
That's true. That's been shown tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, right now, the guy that you want to foul is McKnight. He's displayed the ability to not be able to make a free throw.
Even though he has 27 points, he's not the best of the free throw shooters on this team. And
Jaden Caden Fisher did his very best to foul, but the official was standing right there looking at us. So, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to finish this ball game. But there was a foul, and that's going to be on the floor, I'm afraid.
No basket, 29 seconds left. Cats are down by 15.
Nixa's number 21, Adam McKnight.
McKnight's second foul, it's hard to believe. The third foul. That's his second foul. It's hard to believe that he's played as hard as he has, and he's only gotten 2 fouls.
And the seniors come out for Neosho. Quincy Simpson, Canton Smith.
Yeah.
Cats will have the ball down on their own baseline. Dane Arthur in the ball game.
Going to try to shoot the 3 ball. And
Fisher going to drive, kicks it back out. Nice putback by Forsythe. 13-point game. That's going to be just about it.
Yeah, that's just about going to be it.
76-63. And that's going to be your final, 76-63. Big win for Nixa. They improved to 24-2 on the year. Cats fall to 8-18. Been a good ball game for both teams. Proud of the Cats, what they've done to come back. We'll take a timeout to return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationship.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
And welcome back. Our final score, Neosho loses a thriller tonight. Nixa on top 76-63. Post-game show tonight brought to you by Our Best Bank of Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others, whether it's small business to agriculture. And whether you're looking for someone to help you manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, they have you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Our Best Bank, always proud to call Neosho home. John, it was a tough night. Proud of what the Cats did against one of the best teams in all of Missouri. Class 6 action tonight, losing a thriller. But they were up in midway in the third period. They made it close, but they came up a little short. Some of the scoring tonight for the Cats: Fisher had 6, Asbury 15, Martin had 15 as well. Canton Smith had 4, Forsythe had 13, Simpson had 4, Arthur had 3, and Spiva had 3. On the other side, the Eagles had 5 young men in double figures tonight. Kayvon Flynn had 13, Randy Flynn had 16, Melterberger had 4, Combs had 12, Kellis came in off the bench with 4, and Adam McKnight had 27 points, and that was a big difference. They didn't have an answer to handle the big man in the low post, and Cats cut down on their mistakes tonight. They did make some in the fourth period, but John, they made so much improvement through this past month. They've lost some very close ball games. They've been in it till about the very end, and but they came up short tonight, 76-63.
It looks like the Coach Culp is coming this way. We'll want to hear what he has to say, but I tell you, the thing the Cats need to do, and the message is that this team can be beat. And they can be beat by us. Yeah, Coach Culp is coming up here for a minute. It was a great night. In fact, both of our basketball programs are ending on a reasonably high note, if you can say that. The ladies are doing what they need to be doing and they'll be playing Nixa on Thursday. Coach Culp, congratulations on a tough ball game.
Thank you. That was, just another, it seems like we've had several of these where we play some of the best teams in the state and we're right there with a chance to win and just don't quite do it.
The Cats never gave up, and even in the third period, you had the lead. You came back. It was 41-40 for a short time. And what are you telling the players at that point?
Our whole thing this whole game was just to fight and battle and have pride in yourselves and go leave it all out there for your seniors and your teammates beside you. And, I've been proud of the guys through all the ups and downs this season. They've never wavered on that commitment to each other and to the staff and to their community, and that can lead you through some tough games like it did tonight.
Well, the Cats fought well. You had 3 young men in double figures. They had 5, and the tough down in the low post was Mr. McKnight. He had finished with 27 points, but Canton gave him all he could tonight. He played a good ball game, and I know we're proud of your 2 seniors.
Yep. Canton and Zach both battled him all night, and it was good to see. And he's just a good player, and can't say enough about our seniors. Canton's just been that guy that, you can always rely on him to just not just be there as far as like literally be out on the floor, but just the guy that you can lean on, that you can go tell, you can coach hard, and you can trust. And he's been that way all 4 years since I've known him way longer than that, since he was a little boy. So he's always been that way, and he has that competitive fire, and he has a way to make you have a little bit of that no fear attitude, because he doesn't have any, and that's great. And then Quincy moved in as a freshman, and seems like he's been here all along, and the strides he's made from a freshman till now has just been tremendous, and he's helped us every day, whether it's on the floor, at practice, or whatever it is. He's a great teammate and a great person, so we're going to miss them both.
Yeah, we certainly will, and you know what to expect for next Wednesday. I know you'll get a few days rest, and I know a few bumps and bruises in the hard-fought ball game today, but you'll have time to recuperate and get back to practice this week, and it's a team like Nixa. It's hard to guard, because if you guard McKnight, you've got several others, McCombs and the Flint brothers out there too, which are difficult to handle.
Yep, they have a lot of pieces, and I thought we did a good job battling. I bet the boys could tell you we'd love to have that first quarterback, or the first part of the first quarter. That's kind of what got us down this. I don't know what the score was, but I bet we were down close to 13 or so. And then, if we have that part back, we pretty much played even with them the rest of the way. So
you were down 15-4 early, and then you came back at the end of one. It was 23-16. So
so that 15-4, if we had that back, it's a completely different ball game.
Certainly was. And Coach, thanks for being with us again tonight. We want to talk to your seniors here and Canton over here. Canton, congratulations on a good season. I know it's not the outcome you'd hoped for, but this was a tough ball game for everyone.
Yes, sir. Yep, they're a good team, and I appreciate the compliment on the season. We're just really working hard to not only develop for this year, but for the future. Me and Quincy really put an emphasis this year on trying to lead the guys to success this year and even next year. Even though we won't be a part of the team, we're going to be there in spirit almost, and just be there for the guys and watch them succeed next year, building off this year.
You can come back and see us next year. I don't know if John and I will be here. We're getting kind of old, but it's been fun to watch you play over time. And what's your aspirations off to college next year, I assume?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm not completely decided yet, but I'm looking at possibly Pitt State or Missouri State, trying to possibly become an engineer, maybe play baseball at the next level, but still a little undecided on that. But I appreciate you guys and everything you've done for me and my basketball career, and my grandparents watch the away game, so I just appreciate you guys for that.
Sure, we like to do that. It's always fun. I want to talk to Quincy. We don't get to talk to you too much, and we did earlier in the year. You had a good ball game tonight, and it seems like they always bring you in there. They need a little muscle, and and you handled some of those big guys very well tonight.
Yes, sir. First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord, Jesus, and my Lord and Savior, for every moment out here. I mean, it's always a blessing to be out here on the court and not be hurt, because I started off my freshman year hurt all season long, and sophomore year just not getting very many opportunities, and then being able to come here, come out on the varsity floor my junior and senior year and be able to become a leader and lead everybody by example and keeping a bright mind and giving everybody happiness and giving everybody high fives.
You've done a good job, and brings a lot of joy to watch you guys play. And you guys have hung, this season John and I've watched you from the beginning, and you guys have hung tough with some very difficult teams, some of the best teams in the state, and just shows you how tough that COC conference is. But I think Nixa could be beat next Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah.
We're ready for the fight. This team, we're gritty. We're ready for it. We want them again. And honestly, I don't think that they want to play us. Them being the 1 seed, us being the 8 seed. I don't think they want any part of it. So we're here. We're ready to battle, and we're gonna go out there and try to put on a show and play as close of a ball game as we can, and hopefully we come out on top.
Good enough. And we'll be there and game time at 4 o'clock next Wednesday in Nixa, and we'll be there. It's you all have played there before. It's always fun. The crowd is right on top of you, and it will be loud. The house will be rocking over there on Wednesday afternoon, and they'll have their hometown crowd. And I hope we get a lot of folks from Neosho kind of follow you guys as well over there. But Canton, good to have you with us, and Quincy, thank you. And you're going to be reselling used cars?
Yep, that too. I recently been talking back and forth with the coach from St. Mary in Kansas.
Good.
I may get a D3 offer there. I may be able to play basketball and continue my career.
Tell you a quick story. Talking about used cars, John is so old they didn't have used cars when he was a boy. So that's how bad that is. That's a bad old story. So, but guys, thank you once again. I'll let you hand the headsets back. I know you want to get in the showers and get out of here on this Friday night and get ready for the big game next Wednesday, and we'll have all that action here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. So John will get that, and once again, the Cats fall to 8-18 on the year. The Eagles 24-2. Nixa will be seated number 1 in the district. Cats number 8, and Cats didn't play like an 8 seed by any means tonight, John. They gave it all that Nixa could handle.
Yeah, they did, and I tell you, Canton said exactly the message that they need to take back in the next 2 or 3 days. I don't think Nixa wants any part of us on Wednesday, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't either at this point. The Cats have got a real opportunity. They are truly peaking at the right time.
They certainly are, and they've starting to score. Everybody was hitting tonight when you have 3 Cats in double figures, and just avoiding a few little mental mistakes that, like Coach Culp said, had cost the team. They'd like to have back a few of those passes, but they'll get some things corrected, and hopefully things will work the Cats' way. That'd be quite the upset in district action coming up next Wednesday.
Well, we're just about out of here. That finishes things up for us, and it's our last ball game here, and then we go into district playoffs, and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's going to be a beautiful time. Make sure you take time out to worship, and make sure you get that thing straight, and we will see you on Wednesday night about 3:30, and we will be in Nixa, Missouri. Till we see you then, go Cats!